Door.
Welcome back if you're not new, and welcome if you're new. I'm painting again, but this time it's a little bit different. I'm painting on a door instead of just a canvas. And I kind of want to tell the story about where this door came from, or where it comes from or came from, and where I found it. It's quite interesting, and it's really not that interesting, but I need something to talk about for the next 30 minutes. And I think the door, the history of the door, is a great place to start. And so this door is actually from an old playhouse, and that's why the door is it's a big door, but it's not a full size door. Like if you've looked in the thumbnail, which you probably have, then you can see that I'm a little bit taller than the door. Like we are about the same height when I lean. Like I leaned on the wall in the picture of the thumbnail, and we're about the same height, me and the door. But when I actually like stand the door up, I'm a bit taller when I stand up straight and stuff. And like like I'm not 2 meters tall or how big a door is. Like I'm not a full size door tall because this is a door to a playhouse instead of a real door to a house or a room or something. And that's cool. That's pretty cool. And that's actually where I got it from. Our old playhouse that we took down, I don't know how many years ago, 5 years ago, I think, we took the playhouse down because, nobody was using it and it was just taking up space. Good playhouse though, but yeah, didn't use it for anything. Um, and that really just sat there. Like the door had been sitting in the barn. Like I have a barn, I live on a farm. It had been sitting in the barn for about 5 years. And then I really only got interested in the door and if it still was the place where I think it was, like the barn. And that's because I got a TikTok about this Basquiat piece, Jean-Michel Basquiat, where he had made like it was one door and two plates of wood, which was held together by hinges. So like it could be open and closed, which I thought was really cool. And also just found object art, like painting on stuff that isn't a canvas, which I think is really cool. I've done it once before where I painted on a metal scrap trash thing I got from a train station. Like it was falling down and broken and nobody was using it, so I took it and then I made it into a canvas, or I kind of made it into a thing to paint on, which I have a video about. It's called Making Art from Trash, I think. I think it's called that. I can't remember exactly, but you'll definitely find it because it's you need to watch it because it's really good. Um, then also, yeah, I just damn, I look for the door, and that's what I chose to because I was like thinking, what can I paint on? What can I paint on? Like, I don't want to buy another canvas because canvases are expensive, and I already just bought paint, which is expensive. Paint is hella expensive when you use oil paint, and like get into it and use layers and stuff like I do. Like it's expensive. It gets expensive quick. Also, when you paint on big canvases and big things, like a door. And then I found the door in the barn, and the door came with me. And now I'm painting on it. Or, well, I have already painted it. And like the first part of this video, like I think I'm still in that where it's just a sketch or some bit colors on. Like I did that before I went to a music festival, and I finished it after, literally the day after I got home which is today, the day of recording, the 9th of June, I finished a piece which I think is pretty good actually, because I usually I don't procrastinate, but I usually sometimes like work very sporadically and very impulsive, which is sometimes good and sometimes bad. Like it's good when I don't have anything to do, because then I will still probably create something randomly. But when I actually have something to do, it could be a bit of a problem. But it's no matter, which because I got it done, and I made a really cool piece, I think. And actually, something I've started doing, and I'm gonna start doing, is to make like reveals of the whole piece when I'm done at the end of the video. So yeah, you should definitely watch to the end. And even if you don't watch the end, you should definitely like and subscribe and do all that stuff and comment and stuff, because I love to read the comments. Yeah. Yeah, actually, reading the comments is some of my favorite things to do. Especially when somebody writes a long, meaningful comment about something. Like even though I'm dyslexic and I can barely read, but I still try to read as to the best of my ability. And sometimes I get my mom to read the comments out loud for me, so I can hear what people are saying about my art or my videos or me, which I think is fun. And um like the other day, I got a comment on a sketchbook video, and I got a comment like, oh, got a comment. That's cool. Is it one of my friends, or is it somebody new who said has something to say? And it was actually just a compliment on my nails, which I think is nice. Like, I love every comment that's positive. Of course you do, but like, getting compliments on my nails is a weird thing. I think. Like, I like it. I'm very respected, so I thank you to the commenter. But yeah, it doesn't really have anything to do with the art, and that's also made me think a bit more about like not what I wear and what I do, but a bit about like I also need to be a personality in this. I also need to be like I can't just be a voice and paint. I have to show myself, and I try to show myself as much as possible without interfering with the art, because for me the art always comes first, and that's just how it is. I will always be second to last when it comes to everything here. And I will not try to bore you with anything like, oh, I'm this, I did that. Like, I want to tell you about it and talk about my random day to day, the week, whatever cool things has happened. But I also don't want to spend my time just randomly like speaking about myself and being this fake internet personality. Like, I want to be as real as possible, and that's kind of hard these days. Like it isn't hard, but it isn't easy either. Like trying to be real without being very boring can sometimes be a bit straining, because like I'm not a boring person. I think I'm pretty crazy, pretty wild, pretty interesting. But most people they aren't as interesting as a YouTuber, because these YouTubers they are really excited about the most random things, and they make like the weirdest sounds and stuff. Really like I can't really like explain it, but like if you have younger siblings, I don't know how old you are, but everybody have watched those YouTubers who are just insane. Like they're screaming and really loud, and they're talking really quickly, and they like that. They just have to get things across quick, and they have to get like they don't want to miss retention time, because if they miss retention time, then they're gonna get less money. Like it's to keep you hooked on their video, and not because it's interesting, just because like everything is so fast that you forget that you even like watched so long, which I think is fair enough. Like it is part of the game. Every YouTuber or every person who wants to be a YouTuber or makes videos wants people to watch it all the way through. Like I can admit that I really want people to watch my videos all the way through. Like because I'll benefit from it, of course. Like I gotta be honest, I will benefit from it. I will be able, if I have enough people watch my videos long enough and enough people to subscribe, I will be able to make money on this, which will be a huge dream of mine. Like I'm not gonna lie, that's just the truth, and I think that's fair to say because you shouldn't do something only for money, and I'm not doing it only for money. Like I'm doing it to show and promote my artwork to everybody and to as many people as possible. And that's, of course, in the pursuit of making money, but the pursuit of making money is the pursuit of like doing what makes me happy full time. Like if I can get away from needing a job and I can just focus on my art and my painting and drawing and all this stuff I love to do, it would be the best ever. Like that would be my dream. That's my biggest dream because I'm gonna be honest. I don't like school. I think school's all right. Like I don't have a hard time in school, but I just, man, I can't. I don't want to keep this up. I think it's a waste. It's a waste for me because I know what I want to do. Like I don't want to work in a bank. I don't want to work a job where I have to clock in a million hours just to get money to eat. I don't want the most fancy clothes. I don't want the biggest house. I don't want the coolest car. I don't care about these things. Like these things, of course, are important to me in some sense of the way. Everybody wants money. Everybody needs money, and the world works on money. But if I have enough to live, and I get to do my favorite thing every day, that would be my biggest dream ever. And I hope I can do it someday. I really hope. And if I can't, well, that's all right. We'll just have to wait because it will happen one day. I hope. Yeah, that was my little. I don't think a rant. That's my little just my my goals and stuff. And like that's also the thing. Like art is such a hard hard place to be in because I love doing it, and YouTube also has like this. You need like yeah, I make video. I try to make videos once a week or every 4 days or whenever I'm like yeah, as much. I make videos as much as possible, which means that I'm not making videos every day because then I probably wouldn't be making any good videos. But I'm making videos more often than not. I really try to make my videos longer, and not only because like my video that's an hour and just me talking and drawing, like it did really well. Like it's nearly at 1,000 views. Like it's at 960 something of the recording of this video, which I think is really really awesome, and I very much appreciate everyone who watched the video. Like even if you don't watch it to the end, like just watching the video for more than a minute is like it's the biggest gift ever. And I hope somebody is staying this long because like you guys don't know how much I appreciate it when people watch my videos because I put effort in, of course, but I'm not trying to hack anybody's brain by speaking really quickly and doing some really crazy things and like making stupid videos like rating $1 ice cream versus $1 million ice cream. Like I think it's a fair video to make, but like when you've watched the same formulaic content for I don't know how long, it gets sickening really. Like I can't stand it. This lack of uniqueness. Like everybody is trying to be Mr. Beast or trying to be Brian Trahan or anybody who gets a lot of views and money. Like there's really so many people who only do things because they know stuff will go viral. Like they compromise themselves just to make money. And this pursuit of getting the most out of it, like this capitalistic pursuit is crazy to me. Because if everybody just made videos, like made it chill, it doesn't need to be a big production because like who wants to watch a thing that has such a big production cost and value when it isn't a movie? Like I think movies are really good because everything is controlled in a cool way. Like they spend time and it's a creative process. Like making a YouTube video on a big budget, that's not creative at all. Like it really can be creative and it really can be good, but it's the least, like it's such a little percentile of people who have access to more money for production of YouTube videos who actually use it to make something cool. Most people literally just make the same worse copies of Mr. Beast videos or Sidemen videos or anybody who gets a lot of views, but they don't think about the history these people have, how the crazy trend starters they were. Like, I'm gonna be honest here. The Mr. Beast content only works because he started it. He did it for so long and he actually does the things. He doesn't lie, he doesn't cheat. People actually receive the money they are owed. People actually in real life like do the things like survive in a forest for how many days you get $10,000. Like these things are really like they're real. That's the difference because like there's so many people also just faking content and I don't get it. I think why fake something? Yeah, money of course, but like what about yourself, man? Like how can you look yourself in the eyes and be like, oh, I lied to get money, which is I don't know, man. Like it's the same as stealing to get money, but I kind of feel like that's less bad, just because like you can't really yeah, just I don't know. It's different, but it's still the same. Sometimes makes me think really like yeah, it's a crazy landscape of content creators, and I don't. I wish to be a full-time content creator, or well, I really don't. Like if YouTube is the best way for me to make money on my art and with my art and artist stuff in general, then of course I'm gonna make YouTube videos. Like that's just the truth. But I really just want to be an artist. Like I want to paint and draw and make music and make all the cool things that I want to make. Like there's nothing I don't want to do creatively. I want to try every cool thing, and I think that could be very awesome. But yeah, I have to work to get that, and I have to get people to watch the videos, and I hope people will watch the videos because yeah, I love making videos. I think it's a very fun thing to do, and I really recommend it actually. Like if you're a creative person or if you just have anything interesting, no matter what you do, like as long as you enjoy and are passionate about the thing you do, I think you should do it. Like you should make this video, make that video you've been dreaming about. Try to start the YouTube career because like when I first started, I didn't start because oh the timing was right. Like I started because I was like, if I don't start now, I'm probably never gonna start. And I haven't been happier. Like I haven't made any money yet. I haven't gone viral yet. But I've just it's just been fun. Like it's been a fun thing and I think I've made some of my greatest pieces of art because like I had influence and I had like a video to create and stuff. Like it helps me work every day, helps me to draw every day. If I like if I need a video to come out quicker, like I can force myself with reason to make it, and I think that's good for me because like sometimes I'm a bit too impulsive with my art. I've already talked about being too impulsive about my art in this video, so like yeah, as you know. What can we talk about? Like this is a long time, and normally I'll try to stay to like a kind of a rhythm in talking about something, but really, with these longer videos, I love that they're longer because I get to express myself in meanings that I probably wouldn't do in 5 minutes. But you know, the difference with 5 minute videos, there's a bigger chance that people watch them all the way through. But I get less from it because I like that's why I started making longer videos because I realized if there's like one out of every 100 people who watches the video all the way through, no matter how long it is, then I would get more, and the person would get more out of a video that's longer. And the people who only watch 2 minutes of a 10-minute video, they weren't gonna watch, 10 minutes out of a 1 hour video. They're gonna watch 2 minutes either way. So I should just make the videos as long as I want them to be. And like, what about this is the best length. Like, then you can get more ads and people don't get bored. I don't care if people get bored, man. Like, like if people get bored, I don't want them to be my viewers anyway. Like, if people want to watch my videos, they should. If they don't, then I can't force them, and I don't want to force them. Like, people should watch my videos because they like to watch my videos. They shouldn't watch them because like, well, yeah, who watches videos because somebody else does? That would be pretty weird if you only watch YouTube because like some YouTubers because your friend likes them. That would be very weird. Yeah, but that's why I'm trying to create the videos that I think are important and need to be created. And I think this video about painting on a door is definitely me. Like I think it's one of the best ideas I've had in a while, and it was really just a free canvas, which I think is awesome. And I didn't actually use that much paint. Like I have pretty good amount of paint left actually from the order I got to make the door video. Now there's one problem. Like I don't know where to put the door. Like it's like my room is getting filled up fast with drawings and paintings. And like so if you want to buy something, you should definitely hit me up. But just know like sending a big piece of art will be a bit of a problem. So that's why I probably need to ask some galleries or a gallery near me or something if they want to hang some of my art pieces up. Like that would probably be the best idea. And I don't really know how to go about it. Like, do they have to ask me, or can I just go up to a gallery and like ask them, hey, I make these paintings and I make the sculptures and stuff. Like, do you want to have some of my stuff on your walls? Like, can I just ask that? Because I don't think I can. I probably can. I can try. Like, I can't do everything, but I can try. I think that's the same thing here because, like, I wouldn't expect to just go up and ask a person or ask a gallery owner if the person I want to hang my art in the gallery. Like, can I just go up and ask them? I think I could, and I probably want to, which is which is probably what I'm gonna do. I just need to find a gallery near me, but I hope that somebody will take my art in at some point because like it's not getting ridiculous, but I'm getting my fair few pieces of art, and I can't cover the whole house in like I can't hang every piece up in my house. That would be a bit much, I think. But I would love if somebody else wants my paintings to hang in their house. And I think the only way people are gonna see my paintings or drawings or stuff is through my videos or my Instagram or TikTok or in a gallery somewhere, which I just need to, work. I had my second exhibition not so long ago, and I had so much more space, which was really weird. But when I had to get all the pieces back, which I was happy to do because I know I can keep them safe and I won't destroy them. Like I don't really know when it was at my school, and I was a bit nervous if somebody by accident touched it or by accident did something like that would not be so cool. But now that they're home, I have so much less space in my my little studio. I also have just a too small studio. I have to get a bigger studio for real. Like I really need that. And like I don't need it, but it would be very nice and it would definitely be an upgrade that would be worth it. I think um I definitely want it to be. But mostly mostly I think that the this type of wanting something better is like it's a good like objective to get. Like that's my goal. Like I'm gonna get a bigger studio. That's my big goal, really, because yeah, there's not really that much more I need. That's the only thing I'm really like, I need that. I need to get a bigger studio. Well, I don't need it, but I really want to, and I think it's gonna get me way farther or further, not farther, further along in my creative journey than anything else. It would probably be a bigger studio. I just don't know where they rent out rooms for, like, I can use for a studio anywhere near me. And like, I think that's oh, I probably gotta sneeze. I think that's crazy though that there I live in such a small village, such a small place in a little country. I think it's great though, because to live out on the farm, it's very quiet actually, and I really enjoy the quiet, and I also enjoy the peace of mind because there's not that many people around, and yeah, that's just great. That's really nice. But it can also get boring sometimes, and I can't really get anywhere. Like hanging out with friends or getting into a bigger city or anything is much more difficult than it needs to be if you don't have a car. And I have a car. I just don't have a driving license yet. I'm still working on that, which is, yeah, I know, crazy, but yeah, I'm I'm not the best driver. I'm gonna admit that, but that's all right. I'll get it once. For once time, I'll get it one day. One day I'll get it, and I'll probably will never stop driving because I definitely need to until I move to a bigger city, and I'm definitely gonna move to a bigger city just because like I love it here and I hate it here at the same time. It's a mix of both worlds, and I think if I'm ever like gonna make enough money to buy my own house, I'll definitely buy a house out in the countryside, probably, but maybe closer to a little bit bigger city than the small city I live near. Yeah, that's just me though. Like, I hope that could be cool. That could be cool, but there's enough time. Nothing like I don't have to do anything yet or fast. Things can wait. I don't want it to wait like a long time. But now I'm just waiting to yeah, to get good, to get noticed by enough people, and that will be very awesome if somebody like if I get enough views to get stuff done. I really hope you like this video. Like it's not done yet. There's about 3 minutes left or something like that, 3 4 minutes, and I just yeah I don't I don't have that much more to talk about. Like making these longer videos is definitely harder because talking for 30 minutes straight, which I have nearly done, is a bit hard when you're talking to yourself, not myself, but talking to people who can't answer you back or anything. But I think I do all right, and I hope it's interesting to hear what I have to say and stuff. And yeah, just I hope everybody has a nice day. But we're not done yet. We still have about some minutes. Like this, sorry, this painting really came along when I got home from the music festival. Like the last minutes of this video, like me just making the character darker and painting the faces. Like I think the faces are really good on this one. I don't think they're the best I've ever done, but I think they're really expressive in a good way. And I'm really proud of myself with the limited color scheme. Like I've used black, red, and white. That's all I've used, and I like using this more minimalistic color palette first because like it's cheaper to buy less of different colors. Just like buying the same colors every time means like but also just because like I think it's a cool vibe, like this dark and dramatic. Like the red really adds a dramatic feature because if it was only black and white, like it would not be the same. It really wouldn't, and that's why I think the red is necessary. But yeah, yeah, red is also dark red is also my favorite color. So that's probably also one of the reasons. But I think it fits my art style and my art and what I want to create and what I want to say. It's the same as it's like half of my brushes have like dried and stuck paint to the bristles, and I still use them, and I love the texture and the rough exterior they create on the paint, because like they're really like fucked up brushes. Really makes the details pop and makes the things I want to show more visible. Yeah, this is a we're near the end, and I want to say thank you for watching. If you watched this far, I hope you will seriously consider to subscribe and like and comment and all that cool stuff, because I love when you do so. I hope you have an amazing day or an amazing night or whatever you're doing. I hope everything goes great, and I love you very much. Thank you for watching.